The fight against perfection is a war, not a single battle. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I had to be reminded of that in almost a sort of hard way, in a way that forced me to come to terms with a couple of things. But I really appreciated it because it opened my eyes once again. Why not make do with what I have already, instead of waiting or pining, rather, for that bank account to be oh so furnished? And no, I'm not broke again. Rather, my bank account is pretty damn full, thank you very much. But I still may not have met my saving targets exactly for this month. But you know what? That's fine. That's part of the learning process. It's part of the learning curve. And who said that I had to hit that mark exactly? In fact, if anything, I'm glad that I was still able to give this month. And as my teacher, my spiritual mentor of sorts, tells me all the time, is that we really need to foster this attitude of giving if we really want to hit financial goals and financial targets in that sense of the word. So, rather than me dreaming of that number, that specific number, or those specific numbers lining my bank account in that very distinct way, what I should focus on is inculcating in me the giving attitude that I wished to have once I did make sure those numbers aligned. And it's that epiphany that is just so liberating. Knowing that there is still much ground to be covered, but your eyes are not closed, your eyes are open. Wide open not only to what is in front of you immediately, but wide open to the horizon, to what extends beyond the horizon. Allahu Akbar. God truly is great, for He has created this vast earth. Allahu Akbar. In fact, when it comes to my monetary goals, if we want to hone in on that specific example, the aim was never to just hoard wealth and, I guess, have it easy. Of course, everyone wants to have a little bit easier with their wealth. We don't want to be slaving away to the system for the rest of our damn lives. But over and above that, I want to be a serial wealth redistributor. See how I can bring people up with my wealth. Those who don't have, put them on that road or bring them up. Put them on a higher step so that they have it easier. And in turn, God will make things easier for me, in this world and the next. When you ask God, ask Him for the greatest. But that doesn't mean that if you are asked to take action, that you despair that you didn't always manage to hit your targets. In life, you either win or you learn. And when you use that as your mantra, you are just so liberated. As liberated as I'm feeling now after getting this opportunity to record this musing, having run so many countless hours on a hamster trap, or whatever those things are called, hamster wheel. It's always great to take out some time here in nature, in a place where dreams are made. And even though the wheel of time keeps turning, there's always time to sit down and flip the script. Sometimes you just gotta, put everything to the side and just say, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna fly in the face of expectations. I'm going to surprise the world. And you may never know, in so doing, you'll just open up a new pathway, which means more freedom. Or is the fruit of the battle against perfection freedom? Perhaps. It would be so poetic if it were. I'm still learning. I'm still on this road, and in this fight against perfection, I definitely can say that, yeah, freedom is definitely something that I have achieved, or something that I am tasting every time I swipe my sword at this demon called perfection. Are there more things? I hope so. I am confidently so. Hopeful. And I hope that as I regain consistency, that I can taste more of these fruits, and I can pave more ways so others can have it easier in many more ways than one, not just in a financial standpoint now. And in so doing, creating a more inclusive society. Funny how sitting under this little tree has my head going around and making everything come full circle. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be confined to an office space, am I? My vision is the world and beyond. And I hope that you too can be a part of this new world that we seek to build together, stronger, onto a new horizon, charting new territories on this icebreaker.